Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 7 of the Kolskor Marble Championship. We are here with Triathlon for this event. We saw this back in Season 6, but the track is both similar and different to what it was there. We have the same three sections. First up with that covered track section with the paper, which is a bit shorter than what it was in the original iteration, followed by the uncovered track section, which is longer but quicker in this Season 7 version. And that moves on with a turn into the final blanketing section with those bumps. Those marbles will be flying quite a bit. They might get quite a bit of airtime on those bumps. The current standings, Blue Bottle still holds the lead just above Knight by 1 point. We'll see if that holds after this event. With the example run here, Chivalry, Core, and Disciples T, these smaller marbles will likely have more trouble with this track than the regular marbles. Yeah, we see Core there getting stuck up there. Chivalry making up the back. Core does manage to take the win with a nice pass on Disciples T at the end, actually. But here we go. First heat, we have Andromeda, Anchor, Black Rose, and Discharge. Down they come. Rolling down. Pretty clean for that first track section. There's Black Rose, a nice move through that turn. They hit the wall. Can they hold? Yes, they can. But does Discharge hold off Andromeda? I'm not 100% sure if they did. Take another look at it. The uncovered track section was fairly clean, and so was the track section. Black Rose, masterful move around that turn past Discharge. Hit the wall there, didn't seem to matter. Here comes Andromeda bouncing a lot, but they do manage to pass Discharge just barely. Under 0.2 of a second is the gap, but Andromeda moves on with Black Rose. Heat 2, Mahi, Lapis, Derek, and Knight, the host, who takes the lead through the banked turn. There comes Derek and Mahi, both passing Mahi. Nice move around that turn. Can Knight hold? No, they can't. Derek charges past both Mahi and Knight to take the win. Very nicely done there by the green marble. So look at that move by Derek and Mahi, both on Knight. Mahi managed to take the lead. Derek fell behind, but then look at them passing Knight here. Brilliantly done by Derek. They managed to take the whole win. Mahi managed to move on with them. Lapis and Knight not as lucky. Heat 3, Ruby, Nebula, Raven, and Pixie. Down they come. Pixie takes the early lead through the track section. Rolling around. There comes Nebula with a nice charge. So is Ruby challenging. Only Nebula manages to get past. Nebula takes it all the way to the end. Can Pixie hold? Just barely, I think. And Raven, I think, has gotten stuck somewhere. Yeah, they looked pretty bad from the start. Nice move there by Nebula on Pixie, and then they took it to the end. And then Pixie, I think, just held off Ruby here. Yes, they do. Nebula and Pixie will move on. And Raven stuck up there. That is going to be a DNF and almost a surefire last place for that marble. Final heat, Lollipop, Mantis, White Flame, and the leader, Blue Bottle. Blue Bottle takes the lead through the track section, rolling to the uncovered track section. Bursts of speed from White Flame and Mantis. Mantis makes the pass on White Flame and then falls back behind. And it will be Blue Bottle and White Flame moving on to the semi-finals. Not sure what happened to Mantis here at the end. We'll take another look at it. Try to get past, hit the wall, I think, and as well contact with Blue Bottle. Blue Bottle took the win, and White Flame took second place. Those marbles will move on. Mantis and Lollipop are eliminated. And Discharge does manage to take 9th place overall, followed by Knight, Mantis, Lollipop, Anchor, Lapis, Ruby, and Raven, of course. That DNF sticks them in last place overall. First semi-final, White Flame, Derek, Nebula, and Black Rose. Down they come. Black Rose into the lead, followed by Derek. There's Nebula as well, challenging to make it past both of them. Black Rose managed to hold off Derek, and it looks like these two are going to streak to the end. No more trouble for them two. They will hold that quite nicely, Black Rose and Nebula. Taking a look at this move from Nebula, the kind of dive bomb move, got a lot of speed in this uncovered track section they've been very proficient in. And Nebula and Black Rose will hold that to the end. Derek and White Flame will not be going to the final. Second semi-final here, Pixie, Andromeda, Mahi, and Blue Bottle. Down they come. Blue Bottle out to the early lead. There's Mahi challenging behind. There comes Andromeda with a nice pass. Pixie as well, but they fall back behind. Blue Bottle streaking this to the end. Can anyone overtake Andromeda? No, it won't happen. And Andromeda will hold it to move on to the final with Blue Bottle. Nice move from Andromeda on Mahi here, and then it was just pretty clean all the way to the end. Andromeda and Blue Bottle move on. Blue Bottle, very nice time there with its 7.771. That concludes us for the semi-finals. We see Mahi, they managed to take the 5th place spot, followed by Pixie. Both of them coming from that second heat with Derek and White Flame there in 7th and 8th. But the final, Blue Bottle, Nebula, Andromeda, and Black Rose. Down they come. Andromeda, they take the early lead. Black Rose and Nebula challenging. Nebula and Black Rose both make contact with Andromeda, but Andromeda holds, and they are going to take it all the way to the end to win gold in triathlon. Very, very nicely done there by Andromeda. They held off multiple challenges from both Black Rose and Nebula. Blue Bottle fell behind, but it is Andromeda who does excellently in this final to win triathlon and take the gold medal home. Very impressive there from that marble. All those times between 8 seconds and 9 seconds. Very nicely done there. Nebula, a good silver medal, and Black Rose with the bronze. With triathlon over, Nebula has gained 2 silver medals in 2 events and is now in the lead, tied on points with Blue Bottle. Black Rose there in 3rd place. Meanwhile, we see Pixie jumping up 6 spots up into 8th. That concludes us for triathlon, and I will see you next time as we go to the B division in this same event. See you then.